What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So a lot of brothers want to be in interracial relationships. A lot of sisters too. I've noticed that. I can't say how much of a number it is. I would assume it's the minority, but I have noticed this is something that a lot of people are interested in. This is a big topic here in the YouTube community. However, I've noticed something. Whenever blacks, and I'm talking about, black African Americans, Caribbeans, Africans, whenever they get with somebody else, preferably somebody that is white, I noticed that the blacks do everything to fit the culture of the person in which they are going to. All right, they try. I'm not saying this is always even, right? Or there's a lot of equality in this, but I will say there's some level of equity, meaning that it's relative. It's relative. But usually I see blacks capitulating more to the culture of the whites because for whatever meaning or feeling that these whites are better or Asians. However, I have noticed whenever Asians get into the relationships with blacks, they are not capitulating. They'll be in a relationship with you, but they're going to talk still on the behalf of their people first and foremost, almost every time. Okay? And I want to play this clip of what Jeannie said about black people during some blacks versus Asians riots. Okay? And I want to play these two clips, and then I'm going to play the first clip here, and then I'm going to come back.
You don't go into a black neighborhood without seeing Asian businesses or restaurants or liquor store owners, and vice versa. You don't go into Asian neighborhoods without seeing black customers and black clients that keep our businesses alive. And so
now I want to play the second clip here.
So with this rise of these attacks, what I'm hearing in the circles of my community from my phone calls, from different Asian entrepreneurs and business owners is we've got to increase the policing against black people. We've got to now watch out for black people. We've got to, whether it requires more security or maybe, I have a hair shop owner who said, put all of my black bundles of hair products and weaves back inside of plastic.
So guys, we've heard that. We've heard that. I believe this is very, at least for me, it is very important that we've all heard it. Why is this important? Because many of us have not really thought about, firstly, how other groups really see us, right? That's number one. But secondarily, how do they see themselves? You see, these people are gonna talk on the behalf of their group first, okay? They're still very them, okay? Now, remember what Jeannie said about black men before? They're just for fun. Then in the mid-40s, she gets with Jeezy. That was a slap in the face to the brothers, right? But then they're saying, we want to, in other words, we need to get security against these blacks. Now, remember, look at how she says in the first incident. She says, you know what? A lot of times, when we are, our businesses are in black communities, and and they support our businesses. Basically, the relationship between blacks and Asians, according to her, we sell you stuff, and you're only there to buy from us. Okay, yet you are in their community, and you need security against black people. Let me just say this. Okay, I'm in Uganda. Let us suppose I would say the same thing about somebody in Africa, Ugandans, whatever, right? We're here to, our relationship with them is, here we buy from them, and hey, they support our businesses. But you know what? A lot of us feel like we need security against Africans. When your business is in the same community as those people that you are talking about, like, this is hilarious. You can't even be serious with this, can you? It doesn't make any sense, does it? And then to marry somebody that talks like this, but to be fair, this person is actually doing the right thing. You can't even be mad at this. Want to know why? Because she's speaking on behalf of her group. She didn't let the fact that she married a black man change that. In fact, I believe that's why Jeezy left her because of, you know what, you got too many of your people in our houses and things, like they're too close to us. But hey, did you think they were going to change for you? They are being them. And the one thing that I want to know is, when are we going to start being us? When is that going to happen? Wouldn't that be great that as blacks, we would take pride in what we have and speak on behalf of our groups? I never hear black people who are married to non-blacks speak like what she just did. I never hear it. Africans, African Americans, I don't. When there's white racism, because usually what somebody black is gonna say if you do that, well, hey, well, why do you got a white man? But you never hear it. You can never hear it. You can never hear it, family. And I just want to talk about that and discuss it from that vantage point, because this is something that needs to be talked about in the black world. In the black world, the African American community, the Pan-African community, all of these things. Why is it that you become somebody else? Let me just say this. You know, I'm here in Uganda, and this could be a cultural thing, right? But I notice whenever I see, like let's say Africans together, or you can perceive they're together, there's not a lot of affection. But now when you see these people, Africans and those who are with other blacks or with whites, now I'm seeing people waving hands, holding hands, kissing. I saw one young lady post a video of holding her white man's hand up the stairs. She was very excited about that, put it all on her Instagram. And I'm just thinking, like, I'm pretty sure you dated some other guys that are black before. You've never posted them, but we know why you're posting them, because you're proud of them. You're proud of your relationship. So who's going to capitulate? Who is going to capitulate? It's going to be you capitulating for a fact. It's going to be you. And you always see such a thing happening. And then, like I said, if you're going to deal with somebody, and deal with somebody that's in your community, that's gonna stick up for your people. Jeannie has always had some little small issue with the black community, only really considering them, okay? Only considering them after what? After she and the white guy divorced. Now you wanna come to the black guy and give him a baby. And they can do that. They can do that, and they can blame everything. Well, you know what's the blacks' fault? I know that it can't just be that. Why are those blacks having issues with those Asian stores? Could it be because they're rude to them? Could it be because of some other reason? We haven't heard the other side. But see, the other side don't matter, because she's talking about the side that matters to her, which she is really supposed to do. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Scrape the bell. We're out.